Episode 7 of Paradise Season 2 is where everything begins to collapse at the same time. Up until now, the story has been building toward different goals. Xavier wanted to find Teri, Link wanted to reach the bunker, and Sinatra wanted to maintain control. In this episode, all of those paths start to collide. At the same time, the show pushes its biggest ideas forward. The hints about alternate realities, the mystery around Alex, and the strange nosebleeds are now beginning to feel like the center of the story. The episode opens right where the last one ended. Xavier is on the ground after the explosion, confused and injured. Teri runs toward him, but she is stopped by the convoy. This moment is important because it shows that Teri isn't a prisoner. She is part of this group now, and they trust her enough to protect her from danger. Xavier reacts the only way he knows how. He fights back. His instincts take over, and he goes into survival mode. This shows that even though he is reunited with Teri, he's still stuck in a mindset where everyone is a threat. Teri calming him down is a key moment. It shows the difference between them. Xavier leads with action and fear, while Teri leads with understanding and trust. She explains that the convoy is not the enemy, and this shifts the direction of the story. This scene highlights one of the core themes of the show. In a broken world, people either learn to trust again or are stuck in survival mode. Xavier meets Dakota, the leader of the convoy, but the conversation doesn't give him all the answers. It feels one-sided, which reflects his current position in the story. He's still catching up to what is really happening, while others already understand the bigger picture. When Teri later explains that the convoy is heading to Colorado, it becomes clear that they were never the enemy. They share the same goal as Xavier. That understanding is quickly replaced by a new problem when Teri receives Gary's message about Bean. The convoy represents how easy it is to misjudge others in a world built on fear. Xavier assumed they were dangerous because they were armed and organized. In reality, they are trying to rebuild something meaningful. This reflects a larger idea that fear often creates division between people who actually want the same outcome. When Xavier and Teri go to confront Gary, they expect things to go badly. They plan carefully, with Teri approaching him and Xavier staying hidden as backup. However, the situation doesn't turn violent. Instead, Gary breaks down emotionally. He admits that he can't hold on to Teri anymore and lets Bean go. Gary isn't just a villain in this scene. He's someone who has been holding on to something that was never his to keep. Gary's story is about confusion between love and control. He believed that keeping Teri close would give his life meaning, but all it did was isolate him further. Letting her go is the first real step he takes toward accepting reality. It shows that even flawed people can make the right choices.
Good kid. Always said I wanted more. Speaking of that, we got one more stop to make before we get to the train. We got a lot to catch up on.
We'll start talking, Collins.
Still like babies, right?
Xavier tells Teri about Annie's baby, and their responsibilities grow even more. This moment shows a shift in Xavier's character. He's no longer just trying to survive. He's thinking about protecting others. However, the calm doesn't last. On the train to Colorado, Xavier experiences another nosebleed. The nosebleeds act as a warning sign. The characters may not fully understand what is happening, but their bodies are reacting to it. This suggests that the world itself is unstable. Whether it is connected to alternate realities or something else, the show is hinting that reality isn't as simple as it seems. The flashback takes us back 6 years earlier, when Anders is showing Sinatra and Cal the bunker. The scale of the project is impressive, but Cal isn't convinced that it will work. He questions the idea that any system can be perfect. He points out that there is always a flaw, even in the most advanced designs. Sinatra, however, believes completely in the project. She sees it as humanity's best chance to survive. This scene represents a clash of ideas. Cal understands that humans can't control everything, while Sinatra believes that they can. The bunker becomes a symbol of that belief. It is not just a shelter. It is an attempt to control the future and remove uncertainty. The meeting between Sinatra and Link takes place in Air Force One, which represents the old world's power and authority. Link first asks for a nuclear reactor, which Sinatra refuses. Then he reveals his real goal. He wants Alex. This moment shifts the entire story because it confirms that Alex is more important than anything else in the bunker. Sinatra is trying to maintain control, while Link is trying to change the future. Alex becomes the key to both of their goals. It represents knowledge, power, and possibly a way to escape or reshape reality. This makes it the most valuable thing in the series.
And you've killed. You've squeezed every last drop out of a planet that you and your fucking friends destroyed in the first place.
Dylan, let's go. We should bounce, man. Not really comfortable here, bud.
Dylan.
As Link leaves, he is called Dylan, which connects him to Sinatra and Tim's dead son. This changes how we see his character, because he may be directly tied to Sinatra in a deeper and more personal way. This reveal introduces the idea that identity isn't fixed. If Link is Dylan, then something about reality is not normal. The show is pointing toward the idea of alternate realities, where different versions of the same person can exist. Inside the bunker, multiple plans are set in motion at the same time. Jeremy and the others try to shut down the system to open the doors, while the leaders initiate a lockdown. These two actions conflict with each other, causing the system to fail completely. The bunker, which was meant to protect people, becomes a trap instead. This moment proves that no system can handle every situation. The bunker was designed to be perfect, but humans created the chaos. This connects back to Cal's earlier warning that no system is truly foolproof. Gabriela finally confronts Jane. Despite Jane being built up as dangerous, Gabriela manages to kill her. Gabriela has been afraid for a long time, but she reaches a point where she chooses to act instead of run. Jane represents fear and control, while Gabriela represents someone who refuses to be controlled anymore. This moment shows that power can shift quickly, especially when people stop being afraid. While everything else is falling apart, Sinatra focuses on her secret project. Alex appears to be a program, and it is clearly more important than the bunker itself. The fact that it runs on a separate system shows that it was always meant to outlast everything else. The bunker is about surviving the present, but Alex is about escaping it. Sinatra is no longer just trying to protect people. She is trying to find a way beyond this world, which changes how we see her motivations. Episode 7 is about collapse in every sense. Systems collapse, trust is tested, and the idea of reality itself is breaking. The biggest theme here is that humans can't fully control the world, no matter how hard we try. Everything that was built to protect people is now failing, and what comes next will depend on whether these characters can adapt or not. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.